And then that sense of achievement, that joy, that sense of fulfillment that I did this, I did this, I did this. It's, I can tell you how just exhilarating and beautiful and just freeing it is. Hi, I'm like 12 minutes in. So today is day 20. Yay! I just have to do that little dance because I was just thinking that's 1/5. I mean, it's something. That's like 20% of the whole challenge. We're moving on. So I just was thinking that today I'll talk about the power of challenging yourself, because I've challenged myself to do this and it's really been challenging. Like yesterday, I literally had to come out in the night to walk because I wanted to complete, the whole 1 hour. And like I've said before, weekends are crazy. There's lots of activities. Most of my activities are concentrated in the weekends. And that's even when you get to meet with friends, family, outings. There's just a lot of things going on in the weekend. Everybody just crams everything in the weekends, and yeah, lots of obligations and things like that. But so it's a bit difficult to come up, but I still was determined to come out. And I was just thinking about the power of challenging yourself, because when you challenge yourself, you find out that you are able to do some things that you even thought you were not going to be able to do. So what is challenging yourself? What does it mean to actually challenge yourself? It means doing something or setting a goal or trying to perform a task that naturally is beyond your natural ability or your skill level or your know-how, your technological know-how, or like pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. Basically, it's like pushing yourself beyond the limit that you ordinarily feel that you will be able to, achieve, beyond the level that you feel you'll be able to achieve. So that is challenging yourself. And yeah, sometimes in life, I think we have to challenge ourselves in order to be able to move to the next level. And challenging yourself is so powerful, because I've just been thinking about it. It's so powerful because it opens your eyes to things, your ability, your innate ability, some things that you feel that you would not even be able to do. But when you challenge yourself and you put yourself, to that challenge, you find out that you are able to do those things. It builds resilience. It builds strength in you. It's either pulls out the strength that you have in you that you feel that you don't have, or it builds new strength, because when you overcome challenge after challenge, then you find out that you have this strength that is inside of you. It builds this resilience. It pushes you beyond your limits, and it makes you discover yourself in a new way. It makes you see that, oh, I'm strong, I can do this, I do have the ability to do this. So that's what makes challenging yourself so powerful, because if you just stay within the realm of what you can do, then you will never grow. So challenging yourself is so powerful. It makes us to grow. It makes us to move beyond our comfort zone. And another thing that is brings confidence, because once you challenge yourself and you overcome the challenge, you have more self-confidence, and then you are like, okay, I can do this thing. You start feeling that, okay, I can do this, and then you're able to push yourself forward more. And it also helps you with self-discipline, because if you want to make sure that you achieve whatever it is that you're challenging yourself to achieve, you have to be disciplined. You have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to make sure that you push. So it develops your discipline. Discipline is like a muscle. once you exercise it, it gets stronger, it gets bigger, right? So when you challenge yourself, you're able to heighten your level of self-discipline. I think when you challenge yourself, you also be able to take more risks, because in the quest of trying to make sure that you overcome that challenge, definitely you have to take risks. You have to take risks. Another thing is that you have to be able to be adaptable. It increases your level of adaptability. You have to find new ways of doing things. You have to find more creative ways of doing things, like, what I did yesterday, coming out in the night and all of that, because you just want to make sure that that challenge is overcome. I've set this goal, I've set this challenge for myself, I have to do it. So you will be forced, because of that challenge, you'll be forced to look for creative ways, right? More creative ways of doing things, more creative ways of making sure that you achieve that goal, or you own up to that challenge, or you fulfill, that goal that you've put already in front of you. So it's really interesting, because the more you try to overcome that challenge, the more you have to find new ways of doing things. You have to be creative. Like these weekends that I've been saying, they are getting a bit hard for me, because I don't want to break the challenge. I would have to somehow, I would have to find a way of doing this weekend in a different way, or else I'm going to break this weekend is my weak point in this challenge. So I need to find a way. I need to be more adaptable. I need to think out of the box and find a way. I was actually thinking maybe I'll be waking up early in the morning and doing it before the whole activity of the day starts. I'll see how that goes, because I'm not really an early morning waker up. I'm not a morning person, but you see, I'm thinking out of the box, trying to see ways, because I want to make sure that I overcome in this challenge. So those are that's the power of challenging yourself. It makes you think out of the box. It makes you push yourself. It makes you more adaptable, flexible. I have to look for ways to solve problems, right? And another thing I can see that challenging yourself can do to you, which I think is just what right now is really very, very powerful for me, is just that sense of achievement. There's just that sense of achievement and that sense of confidence. You develop more confidence in yourself, because you when you're able to overcome the challenge, there are things that you felt you couldn't do, and then you are now doing it, and you're like, okay, I got this. It gives you more self-confidence, and it helps you, once you surmount that challenge, it helps to, maybe determine to do more. You are able to now increase the level of challenge, and then you're able to, the more you overcome, the more you increase your self-confidence, and the more you're able to even face more, maybe bigger challenges than the one that you were doing before. And then that sense of achievement, that joy, that sense of fulfillment, that I did this, it's, I can't tell you how just exhilarating and beautiful and just freeing it. When you set a goal and you achieve it, it is really, really fulfilling. And even though I've not even finished this challenge, even 20 days, I'm feeling, as we would say in my country, I'm feeling myself, So, yeah, I don't know what challenge it is that you want to set for yourself this year. Either is it, because this can be in any realm of life, can be physical, spiritual, in your spiritual life, in your emotional life, maybe in your relationship, financially, psychologically, whatever. In any area of our lives, we can set challenges for ourselves. And when we set these challenges, it's so powerful. It's so powerful. And it's one tool that we can use to achieve our goals. So whatever challenges that you want to set for yourself this year, I just want to encourage you to go ahead and do it. You got this. you can do it. And once you set that challenge, you will just find that it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy, because you have set the challenge, you are pushed, you are motivated to go ahead and do it. And I was just thinking that I feel that the human spirit is so resilient, and when we set a challenge, when we set a goal, there is something inside of us that just wants that thing to come to pass, There's something inside of us that wants it to come to pass. And I know that we can do this. I just want to encourage us. Let's do it today. Let's set the challenge. Let us know in the comment section if you're going to do this, if you're going to set a challenge for yourself and you're going to push to make it happen. And I know that you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. And above all, I believe God will help us. Because whatever we do, in as much as we try, we still need the help of God to help us. So, yeah, I'm going to see you when I'm done. It's 23 minutes in. See you when I'm done. There's some bees flying around here. So I'm back. Today is done. So today I just want to challenge us to challenge ourselves. Yes, I want to challenge us to challenge ourselves this year. Please and please, let's challenge ourselves. It's worth it. And I'm going to also ask, if you've not joined in this challenge, it's not too late. You can join. You don't have to do 100 days. You can do 5 days, 10 days, 20 days, any number of days that you would like to do. I just want us to do it together. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.